The Centre for Military Research, Education and Public Engagement is really a centre that has three key components to it. We have a very large research component, but we also have an education component and a public engagement component too. And all three are really important and essential for each to work. Our research covers families, children, education. It also covers mental health and well-being. So we look at suicide. We've been looking at post-traumatic stress disorder. We work with veterans in prison and understanding the issues that are raised for them. And many of our studies relate to that too.
We're involved in a number of different partnerships all across Scotland, particularly funded by the Armed Forces Covenant. A particular one is around Thriving Together. It's really exploring how we can ensure that people, especially veterans and their families, can thrive and grow within an environment, really harnessing their skills and their knowledge to put that into practice. For us, sustainability is essential, and by working in partnership we can ensure that organisations, particularly within the third sector, can have the evidence and the data to go forward and ensure that they can continue to work and provide the really valuable support that they do for veterans and their families.
A lot of our research teams aren't just made up of researchers or academics. They actually include practitioners. In many cases, we have members of the armed forces who are also involved in our research to ensure that what we're doing is making a difference out there and that we are inclusive of all the people that we're doing the work for. The second part of the centre is very much to do with education and providing education pathways, but also for those who are leaving the armed forces who maybe want to have educational qualifications to enhance the work that they want to do. So, it's really important to us that we are providing that kind of support.
Myself and others within the higher education sector have set up the Advance Network. This is a collective group of Scottish universities and colleges who are all dedicated and enthusiastic to supporting education as a viable option to those within the armed forces community.
The other component that's homed within the centre is what we call SAFER, the Scottish Armed Forces Evidence and Research Network. And this network has been set up to encourage all of the universities in Scotland where armed forces research is going on to become part of that network. It's grown now to include the NHS, a number of the third sector, and we now have an international network as well, which includes Australia, New Zealand, America and Canada. We had the first International Armed Forces Conference here in Scotland. We brought these people over from these different countries and really were able, through a number of research colloquiums, to have quite involved dialogue around about how we might work together to better improve practice. We want to work in partnership. That's key for us. You don't have to be an academic to work with us. We welcome working with practice, with areas that want to develop and grow. We want to grow with you, not for you. So come and meet us, come and work with us. That's what we really want.